Hello everyone. Next up we got Shaan from J8. So one thing which I learned about Shaan over the summer is that Shaan is very determined. So towards the end of the summer, Shaan was just continuing to develop this project, add some more modifications. And towards the end, he wanted to keep on adding more and more. Like even while we're getting like time to practice for demo night, right? And I was like a little hesitant about this just because I didn't want him to like mess up his project or anything. But towards the end, he proved me wrong and added a lot of cool features to this project. And I'm excited for y'all to hear it. So please give it up for Shaan.
Hi, my name is Shaan. I go to Bret Harte Middle School, and the project I chose for Bluestamp was the homework helper. The reason why I chose this project is because I was really interested in the field of AI and image recognition. And this project has two main functionalities. The first functionality is a Gemini-based math problem solver, and the other functionality is a website that has live language translation. So now I'll show a quick demo of the Gemini-based math problem solver. And if I put on the glasses and I start the code. And this will take a picture.
X cubed plus C.
So that was the answer to this integral. So this integral, if you solve it, it finishes out to x cubed plus c because you need a constant in all integrals. So that's how my Gemini-based math problem solver works. And if I start up my website, and I go here, and I go to the site. It has a live camera feed that moves with the glasses. It's a little bit laggy. So the live camera feed is a bit laggy, but it shows a live camera feed that anyone can access. And so there's this send audio message button. So it can translate from a lot of languages like English, Spanish, French, German, Chinese. So I'm going to choose Spanish because I know a couple words in Spanish. And if I click Ultra Record and I move the microphone and I click Ultra Record, ¿Cómo estás? Let me try that one more time. ¿Cómo estás? So it prints out onto the transcription box, and if it transcribed wrong or I wanted to add on or delete some of the parts of the transcription box, I can add on things and remove them. So if I send the text, it'll translate to
How are you?
which is como estás in English, if you didn't know. So some of the challenges that I faced while making this project were that when trying to set up a website, I first hosted it locally on my IP address that only I could access. And once I finished it, I really wanted to add on so everyone could access the website. So I started researching and I found this website hoster called Ngrok. Ngrok hosts the website for free, and that's how I set up this website with HTML code. And some things that I wanted to add if I had more time were instead of having to select what language you are translating from, it can auto-detect what language you are speaking and then immediately recognize the language, and then so it can easily translate to English. And some things that I learned at Bluestamp were API keys. Before, I didn't know that I thought the only way that you could communicate with chatbots were you have to go to the website and actually enter the prompt. But after Bluestamp, I learned that using an API key can let you communicate with the chatbot without actually having to go to the website and enter a prompt. So thank you for listening to my presentation. Is there any questions? Yeah.
How did you connect Gemini into your project?
So I used an API key which lets the code communicate with the Gemini.
And what language did you use?
I used Python mainly for it, but to code the website I also used HTML.
What's the main use case for your website?
So let's say you're doing your homework and you just cannot understand the problem and you need help. You can just say to the glasses, can you take a picture? And it will take a picture and immediately solve the problem. And let's say your friend from China that only speaks Chinese is trying to help you with this problem because Gemini couldn't solve it. They can come in and help you with your problem by translating from Chinese to English, and it can help you because I can only understand English.
Can your software like understand different ways people would ask you to take a photo? Like instead of saying take a picture, can I say take a photo or capture a photo, and it will still do the same thing?
So it's right now, like the way it's coded, it only uses it for that exact saying. So take a picture, then it will take a picture. If you say anything else, it won't pick it up and just take a picture. Yeah.
As your mom, are you going to take those classes into your room and do homework?
Probably not.
Where can you get those glasses with the camera?
The glasses, they're just like Amazon glasses.
They have a camera on it?
Oh, no, so the camera is a Raspberry Pi camera that has a Raspberry Pi, and I just like took it, so I just 3D printed a small part and just popped it onto the glasses. Yeah.
So what's an API key? Like how do you get Gemini on?
So an API key is a way for so basically it's like your only line to talk to the code, so nobody else can just talk to like that like part of Gemini that you're using. So basically the API key is how it communicates on your line to the Gemini.